Hold on to your seats, Chiefs Kingdom, because today we're talking about a question that hits right at the heart of Kansas City football. A question that echoes from the locker room at Gayha Field at Arrowhead Stadium all the way into living rooms across the country. Is this really the beginning of the end, or just another dramatic pause in the legendary career of Travis Kelce? On Christmas Day, with lights glowing and memories flowing, Chiefs icon Tony Gonzalez sat down with Kelce for an intimate interview that instantly caught the attention of the entire NFL world. And when Gonzalez, a Hall of Famer who knows a thing or two about longevity, asked the simplest question imaginable, "Are you coming back?" Kelce's answer stopped everyone cold. "I really don't know." And just like that, uncertainty became the story of the offseason in Kansas City. Now let's set the stage, because context matters. This isn't just any tight end we're talking about. This is Travis Kelce, 11-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Super Bowl champion, the heartbeat of one of the greatest offensive dynasties the league has ever seen, a dynasty that began to take shape under Andy Reid and exploded into history behind the golden right arm of Patrick Mahomes. Think about where this franchise has been. The Chiefs lifted their first Lombardi trophy back in the 1969 season, led by Len Dawson, when the AFL-NFL merger was still fresh and Arrowhead was just beginning to earn its reputation as a fortress. Decades later, heartbreak followed. Near misses, legendary talents like Derek Thomas and Tony Gonzalez, who defined excellence but never quite reached the ultimate prize in red and gold. Then came Andy Reid. Then came Mahomes. Then came the modern era. Super Bowl glory in 2020. Another parade in 2023. And then history again in 2024, when Kansas City cemented itself as the team of the decade. Through it all, there was Kelce, running seams, boxing out defenders, finding soft spots in coverage like he had a GPS tracker built into the defense. This is a Chiefs we know. This is a Chiefs we love. But football, as we all know, never stops asking hard questions. The 2025 season was one of those reality checks. For the first time since Patrick Mahomes took over as the team's starting quarterback, the play-calling leader, the engine of the offense, the Chiefs missed the playoffs. Injuries mounted. The AFC got deeper. Rivals like the Bills and Bengals kept pushing. And suddenly, Kansas City wasn't the automatic favorite anymore. Yet even in a year full of turbulence, Travis Kelce showed he's still got plenty left in the tank. 76 catches, 851 yards, 5 touchdowns. Not vintage Kelce numbers by his absurd standards, but still elite production for a tight end in his mid-30s who's endured 10 surgeries and countless collisions over 13 seasons. Chiefs owner Clark Hunt recently said there's no doubt in his mind that Kelce can still perform a high level, and the tape backs that up. Kelce may not be outrunning safeties the way he did in 2018, but his football IQ is off the charts. He knows leverage, he understands timing, and his chemistry with Mahomes remains almost telepathic, especially in the red zone, that crucial area within 20 yards of the opponent's goal line where championships are often decided. Another wrinkle in this story is the return of Eric Bieniemy as offensive coordinator. Chiefs fans remember what those Reid Bieniemy offenses looked like. Motion before the snap, misdirection, tight ends thriving in space. Kelce himself called Bieniemy one of his favorite coaches, and insiders around the league believe that reunion could be a major pull factor if Kelce is on the fence. One former NFL scout told me recently, if Bieniemy can scheme Travis into favorable matchups instead of asking him to win every snap physically, you're still talking about a top 5 tight end in football. But football isn't played on spreadsheets. It's played with bodies, and bodies remember pain. Kelce has been brutally honest about the toll the game has taken. 10 surgeries, lingering discomfort, mornings where getting out of bed feels like a win before the day even starts. He's admitted that retirement crosses his mind more than people would ever imagine. And that's where Tony Gonzalez's perspective becomes so powerful. Gonzalez played 17 seasons. He understands what it means to keep going. But during that Christmas interview, he pointed out something crucial. Travis Kelce doesn't need football. Not for money, not for fame, not for rings, not for records. Gonzalez compared the situation to Jerry Rice, who famously played until wheels fell off because football was his everything. Gonzalez suggested Kelce's dilemma is different. It's not about whether he can play. It's about whether he wants to. It's not fame. It's not money. It's not opportunity. It's not Super Bowl rings. It's not records. Gonzalez said, and when a Hall of Famer says something like that, you listen, especially when you consider what Kelce's life looks like beyond the field. He's about to get married. He's built a massive media presence. From podcasts to commercials, he's become one of the most recognizable faces in the NFL. Recently, he added another chapter to that story by becoming an investor in Sleep Number Corporation, stepping into national TV commercials and digital campaigns. That's not a guy scrambling for relevance. That's a guy building a future. And yet, football has a way of pulling you back. Inside that locker room, Kelce isn't just a player. He's a leader, a tone setter. Younger guys like Isaiah Pacheco, who runs a relentless, violent style that perfectly fits Chiefs football, look to him for cues. On the defensive side, Chris Jones anchors a unit that thrives on pressure and timely chaos. But even those defenders know what it means when number 87 is on the field. Patrick Mahomes himself has often said that Kelce is his safety valve, his emotional spark, his big moment guy. Compare Mahomes' numbers with and without Kelce over the years, and you see subtle but real differences in third down efficiency and red zone conversion rates. When Kelce is healthy and locked in, the entire offense operates smoother. So what does this mean for the Chiefs moving forward? If Kelce returns for a 14th season, Kansas City immediately becomes one of the most dangerous teams in the AFC again. With Reed's play calling, Bieniemy's creativity, and Mahomes still firmly in his prime, the Chiefs' Super Bowl window doesn't close. It recalibrates. Maybe they're not the runaway favorites, but they're absolutely contenders. If Kelce walks away, it's the end of an era, a graceful one, the kind of ending most players dream about. 3 rings, a legacy intact, a spot waiting, whether it's in a broadcast booth or behind a microphone telling stories about Arrowhead, the tomahawk chop echoing through one of the loudest stadiums in sports, and those fierce battles of the Raiders, Broncos, and Chargers that define Sundays in the AFC West. One longtime Chiefs fan outside Arrowhead told me, if this is it, I'm grateful. If it's not, I'm ready to scream my lungs out one more year. And maybe that's the perfect way to sum it up. Travis Kelce has earned the right to write his own ticket, to choose the locker room or the next chapter, to chase one more playoff run, or walk away while still standing tall. So, Chiefs Kingdom, keep your eyes on this story, because whatever decision comes next won't just shape the roster. It'll shape the legacy of one of the greatest tight ends a game has ever seen. And you already know, when the lights come on at Arrowhead and the stakes are high, anything can happen. Tune in, stay loud, and we'll be right here breaking it all down every step of the way.